Victoria, it's a pleasure to stay here with you in Madri Blooms in Madrid. You are inspiration florist to the world. I have a few questions to you about your profession and about you. First of all, how did your journey with flowers begin?
My journey wasn't glamorous. It wasn't even planned. I immigrated to the United States from Ukraine and I needed a job. So I looked around. The first job I saw that kind of sparked my interest was a flower shop. I thought better than washing dishes. I also wanted to continue my degree because when I came here, I did not finish college. I was working on my business degree. So my goal was to get a job, to get my English, and to get back to school. Well, flowers had a different plan for me, so I fell in love with flowers, and almost 29 years later, I still don't have my college degree, but I'm having a lot of fun with flowers.
How would you describe your flower design style today?
Well, I would say I love playing around with different styles. I get bored doing the same thing, so I am drawn to a lot of traditional elements. I'm inspired by nature, but also I feel like infusing traditional designs with modern concept makes it very alive and fresh and relevant. So I love experimenting. I love challenge. For better or worse, I'm constantly challenging myself. So it's an evolving style.
What changes the most in your work from the beginning until now?
I would say definitely the variety of flowers that's available right now is phenomenal. Like, I constantly being amazed of new varieties. Just this week, I saw so many things that I've never seen before. So that's exciting. I feel like the clients change in a way that when people talk about trends, I feel like the biggest trends right now is people want to be unique and different. So individuality to me is the biggest trend, which as an artist, as a designer, this is super, super exciting because, again, it allows you to be creative. It allows you and pushes you in the areas that you've never been before. So to me, that is very exciting. But from the other side, definitely there is, you navigate different relationship with planners and event designers because there is much more focus on events being more of a production because now it's not about flowers, it's about an experience. So, and flowers are just one of the ingredients that creates this incredible experience for guests and clients, etc. So to me, it's going in the right direction. I love the trajectory of changes.
What do you think truly makes a floral designer stand out today?
I think constantly growing, constantly evolving, listening to the clients in the world, but not losing who you are. So kind of looking into what people are asking and creating a stepping stone for you to grow with each event. So I feel like in this time and age, especially if you start evolving, if you stop growing, you're going to become obsolete.
What's the point? Did you realize the floral design is also a business?
I started my business 2 years after starting doing flowers. And the first, definitely the passion. Second, I wanted to have a job that I loved. And then in my life, when circumstances turned in a way that I became a single mom, that's where I really pushed the business because that was the only thing that I felt like I was really good at. So that was my way to survive. So that's when the business became a focal point of what I was doing. So that's when I started to figure out the numbers, the math, how to make it profitable, how to make it successful, and how to grow at the same rate as I'm making my clients happy. I want to make sure that I'm making money, my team is happy, I'm providing like decent living for my team. So that was the start.
What is one important piece of advice for floral artists who want to grow, be recognized, and make a living from their work?
I would say keep evolving. Don't listen to what people say. Really listen to your gut. Take risks, but also make sure that you have really, really, really good grasp on your numbers. Because if you have an opportunity to be creative and use any flowers you want, etc., like you're not worried about the budget, that's fantastic. But reality is that we live in the world where money actually dictates how far we can go. So I feel like it's really important to make sure that as a designer who wants to grow, who wants to have a successful business, that the number part doesn't fall off, so that people don't equate the sales and the type of the events with profit, because sometimes those are two different things.
And the last one, where are you based and what kind of project you are currently focused on?
I'm from Maryland, United States, and we have a variety of projects. We do about 70% weddings, but the rest we do a lot of corporate, we do a lot of parties, etc. I'm lucky that people come to us not just for flowers, but for overall event experience. And to me personally, that's what makes me really, really excited, because flowers to me is just one of the mediums that I use to paint the picture of client's story, to create the event. So it's fun to play also with fabrics and linens and tabletop items and lighting. So I would say those are the projects that really excite me, and we have a few of them lined up.
Okay. And the last message to all florists to Brazil.
Flowers to Brazil. Well, I met a lot of people from Brazil recently, which is incredible. I haven't met a person I didn't like, so already in love with Brazil. But it sounds like you guys have such an incredible, vibrant culture. Just keep being bright and beautiful and fearless.
Okay. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Thank you.